Hello, folks. I'm Ed Overstreet, and welcome to the Night Sky Imaging YouTube channel. I can see that the sound is off, um, and I'm not going to worry about it because you're not interested in seeing me anyway. So let's head outside and check out the sun. Uh, that's my outside camera that you see. Not yet, but now you see the outside camera. And this is the solar system I'm using right now, SolarKit. It's beamed in on the sun. So I'm going to head over to the software, and I need to move it back into the center of the sunspot. And we'll do that now during a pause. I've been imaging. When I start 1:30 time lapse. I'm going to pause it at 20. Hang on a minute. All right. That should, well, now we're good. Okay, head back again. Trying to fix this sound latency. Well, I'll pause it when there's 19 left and show you what's going on with the sun. Let me recenter it real quick. And we need to go south a hair. I'm using the crosshairs as a reference to center it inside the sunspot. And I'm guiding, but it's not working too well today. First thing I want to do is move some windows around. And I'll cancel it right now. We've got 18 left. And I want to go down to auto. And I also want to go to my histogram. And I'll reset this. So this is what I have been imaging, and the surface has some wicked stuff going on. There's some crazy flares here, spots all over the place. The sun's just been extremely active, and I couldn't image it yesterday. I wanted to, but I couldn't. So, but today I had a chance to get a couple 3 hours in it, and so that's what I've been doing. Um, Let me see. I want to, I'm just going to stop tracking for the time being and get rid of this. And I want to go up and raise the gain up and exposure. There have been some real pronounced solar flaring going up here. And I hope to be able to bring that out in post-processing. So we'll go back down to 120. And I am going to zoom back into 100% and take these other 90 images. I'm going to play with my histogram so that I can focus better. And let's try going in a little. Focus is hard for me. My eyes aren't very helpful. I don't have anything else to although I can tell that's a little better. Maybe too much. So let's just spend some time and revisit that. I'm going to move the mount up just a little bit south. Then we're going to go west and try to recenter. I'm going to start this back again. And we're going to add, let's add 199. There are 500 frames. We'll see if we can't get another 100 in before 4:30 when the sun falls behind some trees. But it's been crazy active. We're either in the solar maximum or we're real close to it. I'm just going to manually correct, stop fooling with the guiding right now because the scene isn't all that bad, but it's having I'll tell you what, I'll try a different method of guiding. I just haven't been impressed with the guiding so far. I'm going to have to pause it at 196. Let's bring up the guiding software called feature tracking. And instead of using image features, let's just try the mass. Let's try monitoring for a few minutes. We can go back and start 196. Because I can still send corrections manually while the guiding is monitoring. These are some massive sunspots. You could probably fit 2 or more Earth-sized planets inside this one. And these are flares shooting up in the sky in our direction, or it looks like. Okay, we're going to start guiding and pay attention to these lines. I want them to be stacked together real close and not all over the place, because those each represent corrections in RA and in DEC, up and down in RA and on the x-axis in DEC. So it isn't looking very good again. So let's go. I don't know about your neck of the woods, but the weather has been just wonderful today. It's approaching 70 degrees, no humidity, no wind, just a beautiful day, no clouds, and I get to image tonight. And I will be imaging live tonight. I won't be imaging the comet. I'm done with that. I'm working on a tutorial on how I process my comet images. and I got to finish it. I like live sessions because there's no editing. It is what it is. Here comes the sun, little darling. Do 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 do. One of my favorite Beatles songs. And I thought that's appropriate. This is going to be, ooh, what's that, a wind pickup? Look at those two corrections. And it went everywhere. And they didn't fix it. Here comes the sun. I cannot sing. Wish I could. I would make YouTube videos singing. Can't whistle either. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Can't carry a tune, which is singing. All right, let's move east during this pause. Maybe a little south. This isn't working any better, this guiding. So far, it may settle down. I wish it would. Oop. I'm just going to shut her down. And we'll just let the mount try its best. I got to take flats, and I want to boot up the other solar scope. So I think I'm just going to take, I got 181. I'm just going to take the 80 pictures, and then I want to activate another telescope, solar scope, the Daystar Solar Scout. And I want to take a full disk image, if possible. Do, 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 do. Hang on a minute. I'm going to try to do something funky here. And do 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 do. Try to get that framed. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more coffee. Get a good wash. I got some oil. Ooh. Let's fix this drift. I said coffee, I meant Coke. I'm having to cut back on my coffee, so says my doctor. And I love coffee, but I don't drink. I don't smoke anything, drink anything other than diet root beer, coffee, water. Water when I work, water when I work out, diet root beer, with a meal, iced tea, unsweetened with a meal, and coffee in the morning and coffee at night. Hardly any drinking during the day. Stop about 11 o'clock and start about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock after dinner. Yes, love it. So I'm getting rid of the after dinner coffee. Uh, Too much caffeine. I am enjoying this time of the sun's life because the activity on the sun is just so predictable. It's every day there's something different to image. Um, it's just you never know what you're going to get. That's not the same for the most part with planets and nebulas and clusters and galaxies. They're pretty predictable. And every now and then you see something and compare it with the same data set you took a year ago or 2 years ago, and you find something you didn't expect to find. You don't know what it is, but with the sun, every time you focus in on the sun, who knows what you're going to be getting. I'm not paying any attention to comments, so I don't know if there are any. Since I didn't announce this, I'm not even sure. I just went live. I don't know what's happened to the guiding. It just didn't seem to work as well today. So I'm manually guiding. I call it babysitting the mount. Here comes the sun, little darling. What a great song. If YouTube wouldn't shut me down, I would play it while I'm doing this. But I get an ugly YouTube message. So I sang it. It's 93 million miles away. Takes 8 minutes for the light to get here. But who's counting? I'm going to take 70 more. When I first started, the one sunspot was two separate sunspots, and it still may be. It just may be the scene is so bad I can't see the separation now, and I could see it earlier. Yeah, there seems to be. That's probably still two sunspots right close together. What I like about doing these time lapses is that you cannot tell that this plasma on the sun is moving when you just take a 20-second video. But when you put 3 hours of 20-second videos together, then you can see that plasma moving. Oh, we have another flare right here that's popping up, one right here. And we got one, they're all getting active again. They've been intermittent. Oh, they're all lighting up. Either that or my scene's revealing it. Can't wait to see how that looks in time lapse. Let's check on the telescope. And see what's going on here. See how low in the sky? I'm imaging with this telescope on the bottom. One writing on top is I'm going to image with that in a few minutes after I knock off these last images in this time lapse. And then this is the RASA 8-inch, and it's going to image the Seagull Nebula tonight. So I'm excited about that, and I will be live again tonight imaging the Seagull Nebula. I will. Okay, let's go back and babysit the mount some more. Need to move east. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. Is that the wind? It has to be. My mount is on a pier in 4 cubic yards of cement. That didn't sound like a lot. That was a lot of cement. It's not moving unless the Earth's moving. Maybe one of the unidentified flying, whatever it is, will pass by here. We'll get a visual of it. If you're joining, I'm imaging our sun. Particularly, you don't see the rim of the sun in this frame, but I have zoomed in on this sunspot, and that's the reason. I'm interested in the problems and the flares that are on the rim of the sun. And I'm also interested in these sunspots. And we have quite a few located right here. We have this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That's dirt on my sensor. This is also an artifact of sorts on the sun. I think these are 2 sunspots very close together. Here's one here, 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 and you down here just a little bit. If I zoom nose it up across. Okay, here's 1, 2, 3 more, and some flaring there. So pretty cool. It is amazing that with a telescope that cost under $500 and a camera that I can, and a quark chromosphere hydrogen filter that costs more, but with those 3 things I can see this much detail on the surface of the sun. Most camera lenses cost more than telescopes. It depends on the telescope you're getting. No idea what that song was. My afternoon freed up because I was scheduled to take some girls' soccer pictures this afternoon, and that's been rescheduled till tomorrow afternoon, and tomorrow afternoon will be cloudy, so taking advantage of this clear sky afternoon. Ooh, what in the world? That's got to be wind. I'm going to move the scope towards the center now, and then I'm going to go back outside and see if I can hear what's going on. Oh, wrong place. I want to go here. I just hear birds. I don't see anything moving. I have a wind. Well, there is some. I got the music playing. I can't tell. The brightness levels of these flares has dimmed down, and that's all of them. They go from being very, very bright to almost hard to detail out, but they're there. This is being simulcast to both Facebook and YouTube. So my Facebook page and YouTube channel both have this, and I don't know if I can see comments on Facebook. I should be able to, but I don't know. Probably not. I'll look on my phone. If you're just joining, we've got a live view of our sun and some sunspots, some wicked activity going on right there. Those can be weather changers too. A great deal of the weather we have on Earth have outcomes that are directly influenced by what's going on our star. And this specific sunspot, and we have a huge area right here where you can tell it's swelling up. We have some mountains of plasma here too. Another sunspot, not as active as these. And these are solar flares that are shooting up towards us. And what you can't see, because I have zoomed in just on this, is the rim of the sun. You can see some flaring going off of the rim into space. And when I process all of these images into a time lapse, I'll make a movie that will show all of this movement going on, as well as the flare movement on the rim. A lot of science involved here. These videos are being captured at 110, 113 frames per second. So I'm gathering 5 frames in just a few seconds, 500 frames in just a few seconds. This solar flare is starting to light up again, it looks like. 19 to go. And then I'm going to switch telescopes. And with the other telescope, we'll be able to see the full disk of the sun. And as Charlene Skinner says, it looks like a vanilla wafer. If you're just joining, I'm finishing a time lapse of the sun. I have over 300 images. Actually, there are 300 videos. Each video is 500 frames long. And I'll turn those videos, each one, into an image. And then I'm going to put the 300 plus images into a time lapse video, so that you can see the movement of plasma, solar flares, and the swirling that goes on in and around these filaments and these solar flares that are aimed kind of in our direction. We have 9 to go. Then we're going to switch to another telescope. Well, then we're going to take a couple flats before we switch to another telescope that I need. Flats are just defocused frames that will allow me to subtract the dust spots and debris on my optical terrain from my images so that my images will not have any dirt on them, smudges or anything that's gathered between the sensor and the glass, the lenses. All that will be removed. 7 to go. I'll be right back while those 7 finish. Well, I'm glad you're both glad. Everything got dark. Not sure why. Wow. Must have a cloud. 2 remaining. I'll probably delete these. Should never walk away. But my wife, Marianne, my grandkids call her Mimi. Mimi is going to yoga class. And I'm Dee Dee. And I will be dog sitting. 1 remaining. Wow, did the scene ever get bad? That has to be a cloud. Let's see if we can find it. We'll go outside and no, I don't see any right there. I'm going to have to really get busy because the sun's going to drop below this tree in probably the next 30 minutes. So I got to hurry up and connect to the others. We'll take the flats and then, well, went too far. Dang it. All right. Okay, let's, we can shut this down now. I hear the wind though. So we're going to go back outside and we're going to do is take the zoom off. And we're going to fix the histogram. And this is what we've been imaging, this whole parcel of sun, although I had zoomed in just on these spots. And I want to drop the gain down a little bit. Now I want to raise it up and show you some of this rim activity here that's going on. And then we can move around the sun. Oh, that's tree limbs. That's what's going on. I've run into the tree. I guess I'm going to stop. Daggone it, I need those flats. Let me see if I can get them in. Fiddlesticks. I need to speed this up. That's what happened to my brightness. We have hit a tree. Here's some more huge sunspots down here. And I wish I had more daylight. I would be imaging those monsters. And let's see here if we can get this fixed. So I can take some flats, and this is going to do it. So I'm going to go down here and defocus the telescope by 1,000 steps. And so all you see are the smudges. And I'm going to change the name to flats. And it will create a folder. And I'm going to take 500. And I'm going to take another 500. And that should do it. All right, we're going to focus back in. All right, did it? Yeah, there you go. And now we're going to change cameras. We're going to go to another telescope. And I need to move it in. Oh, let's see. Wrong way. And we're going to drop the exposure down a lot. And let's so this is the telescope that's riding on the very top. And I want to take, I'm going to call this Scout. And it's called the Solar Scout. I'm going to drop the exposure some more. And let's take, let's just do it manually. Let's take a couple 500 frame images of this. So really, if you consider the activity, the sunspots, they're just, and again, this was the image I zoomed in on and have been getting. The shadowing is the tree limbs that I'm running into because the sun is setting over a tree. Big sunspot. You could put two or three or more Earth-size planets inside these sunspots. They're so big. They're bigger than 3 Earths. They would fit inside that. At least 2. All of these are. Isn't that nuts? Okay, we're going to take another one. Just for the record, the sun contains 97% of all the matter that's in the universe. In our galaxy alone, there are over 1 billion stars that we can observe. And there are over 1 billion galaxies. And each galaxy has planets, and each planet revolves around their star. From one side to the other is 1,000,000 miles. But it's not a very big star, really. It's tiny compared to, say, Eta Carinae, which is 5 million times larger than our sun. Eta Carinae is over 5 million times larger than our sun. Now get this. If I can get this right. Betelgeuse, it's a big kind of an orange star in Orion. If it was our sun, it's so big it would reach past Jupiter. And then there's VY Canis Majoris, and that was at one time the largest star we had ever observed. They've now found a larger one. But VY Canis Majoris is 1 billion times larger than our sun. Amazing. Well, folks, the tree wins. These are branches, and there isn't much I can do about that except chainsaw, and it happens to be my neighbor who I love to death. So, I guess we're just going to have to wait for another day. All right, well, I will be back live again tonight when I image the Seagull Nebula. If you're bored stiff and have nothing to do, I'll probably simulcast again, both on YouTube and on Facebook. I'll catch you guys later.